Hi friends! Today Clover is going to interview a nature sound recordist and take us on a listening walk. Let's go! Clover, stop eating that.
Are we on? Are we on yet? Are we on?
Okay, we're rolling.
Hello, I'm Clover. This evening, I'm interviewing a very fine gentleman, John. Let's find out what he's got to say. I got us some drinks. Well, here comes John now. He's in the field, where he loves to be. Let's find out why. John, welcome.
Clover. Hi, Clover.
Hello, John.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you been roaming in the clover today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red, white, pink, purple.
Yep. Yep. It's all out. Yep.
I like them all.
You would know.
So we're here to learn a little more about you, John.
Okay.
So, John, I hear that you are an expert on sound.
I wouldn't say I'm an expert on sound, Clover.
Well, what makes you so interested in sound?
Well, I've always liked sound. I've liked sound since I was a little kid. And one thing that I remember when I was about, 7 or 8 years old, my father had a big tape recorder. And one night he turned on his tape recorder at maybe 8 or 9 o'clock at night to record all the frogs that were singing.
Yeah.
And then he played that back for us. And I thought it was just the coolest thing I'd ever heard. And then he did this really weird thing. He slowed the tape down.
Ah.
And when he slowed the tape down, it made all these frogs sound really spooky and weird. And I thought that was really cool, too. And I've never forgotten that. It was a long, long time ago, but I've never forgotten my dad recording those frogs. And I don't know, I just have always been really interested in sound ever since.
That's a nice memory, John. And what do you think I would sound like slowed down? Well, it hurts my throat. Anyway,
I could record you sometime, and then we could slow it down and see how it sounds.
Please, can we do that?
Yeah,
please,
we
please.
could. Yeah.
Okay,
We'll
John,
do that. After this interview, we can do that.
when you go in the woods, do you go in there thinking, I'm going to listen to sounds, or do you just go out because you like walking? What takes you to the woods?
Sometimes I go out just to walk and to see what's there, but pretty much always when I go out into the woods, I'm listening. Because there are always things going on out of sight that you can hear but you can't see. So I'm always listening, and I like to walk, when I walk in the woods, I like to be really quiet, both so that I can hear the things that are in the woods, and also so that I'm not disturbing all the critters who are there and for whom the woods is their home. And when a big galumphing human comes in, it scares them all, right? So, yeah. Because we're kind of big, and we make a lot of noise. And so I like being as quiet as I can so I'm not scaring them, and then being quiet so that I can hear everything that's going on.
Right. Well, do you have a favorite sound, John?
Oh, that's hard.
I'll give you a choice.
Yeah.
Would you rather?
Okay, yeah, give me a choice.
Would you rather
Because
listen?
I like all sorts of sounds.
Okay. Would you rather listen to a electric guitar or a steam shovel. Just checking if he likes all kinds of sounds.
Yeah. I'd rather listen to an electric guitar than a steam shovel. I record sounds, so I don't just listen, I also record them. And I play them for people so that they can hear things they might not hear anywhere else. Yeah, I'm a sound guy.
Do you make sounds, John?
I do, I talk.
What, do you make other sounds? Like musical sounds?
But I make other sounds. I play an Irish low whistle.
Yeah.
And I play guitar
Like
a little
me.
bit.
Yeah, I know.
Just
I
like
tried.
you. Yep,
Yeah,
I know you played my red guitar. Yeah.
This is your hobby, right? Or it's your job, or how do you find out what you like,
yeah,
John?
it's part of my job. It's also a hobby. It's something I like.
How did you find? How can kids find out stuff they could like to do? You know, I get bored sometimes.
You get bored?
No, not really, but
You know what you like, right? You like
I like to eat.
Clover. You like to eat. Yeah.
I eat everything.
And how did you find that out?
I tried it. I
Yeah.
tried it out. Yeah.
Yeah, you tried it out.
I looked into it.
Yeah. You mouthed into it. Yeah.
But I'm not supposed to eat the camera, they told me.
Yeah. Well, the camera doesn't really taste that good anyway, does it? It's a hard question to answer because the thing that got me really interested in doing my own sound recording was that I heard a sound that somehow just really spoke to me. And that sound was the sound of a whale exhaling.
Huh?
You know, whales have, well, it's more like,
Wow.
and the first time I heard that sound, heard it from an actual whale out on the ocean, there was something about that sound that so captured my attention that I felt like I wanted to carry it with me everywhere I went.
Huh?
So the next time I had an opportunity to be near a whale, I took a recorder with me so that I could record that sound. And that got me started. That got me going.
Hi. That's very interesting. And I'm going to find some hobbies too. Yeah.
Have you tried anything besides eating?
Um,
Well, you tried playing the guitar. What do you think about that?
I'm going to play the guitar.
You're going to play the guitar?
Yeah. Wow. John, what's your favorite food?
My favorite food. Can you give me a choice?
Okay. Would you rather eat a field of clover or a bucket?
A bucket? I don't know if I like where this is going.
A field of clover or a bucket of oatmeal?
I would rather eat a bucket of oatmeal.
Yeah.
I really like oats.
Not me.
So Clover, you want to go on a little listening walk with me? No, let's listen, Clover. Let's listen. Hello, my name is John, and I love all of the sounds that the earth makes. I love the sound of the wind in the pine trees and in the maple trees, and I love the sound of the wind in dry beech leaves in the winter. And I especially love the sounds that all the animals make. And I like to record these sounds. And so for the past few weeks, I've been placing a recorder in different places on our land and recording many things that we often don't ever get to see. And the only way that I even know they're here is because we can hear them. You can probably hear an oven bird that's going, teacher, 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 teacher. So that's an oven bird. I hardly ever get to see an oven bird, but I know it's there because it's singing. So I'm going to walk out into the back part of our land, and I'm going to show you where I put a recorder so that I can record overnight and hear some of the animals that are living here at this time of the year. So let's take a walk. We're heading out into the back part of the land, back into the woods. The birds mostly are in the woods. And I'm going to show you where I've put a recorder that is recording both the dawn chorus and the dusk chorus. So most birds sing twice a day, at sunrise and at sunset. And you've probably heard lots of birds singing in the early morning. And the reason that they sing is each day is that they want to let other birds know that they're there and that they've established some territory, a little piece of land that they need for the food that they need to eat. Each bird needs a certain amount of land in order to have the food they need. So they tell the other birds that they're there and that they've claimed that piece of land for their food. There are several birds singing right now. You can maybe hear red-eyed vireo. There's a titmouse there. But this is the spot where I've put my recorder, so let me show you the recorder. So this is my recorder attached to this tree on the north side of the tree. And the nice thing about this recorder is that it runs on a timer. So I have it, it's not running all the time. You'd end up with awfully a lot of recordings that you had to listen to. And so this recorder is very weatherproof, and it's set so that it'll start 2 hours before sunset, and then it'll stop 2 hours after sunset, and then it'll do the same thing tomorrow morning. It'll start 2 hours before sunrise, and it'll stop 2 hours after sunrise, so that I can hear both the dawn chorus and the dusk chorus. And we will leave this recorder out here, and I'll come back and collect it tomorrow, and we can listen to some of what we recorded, and listen to the animals who live here at this time of year, many of whom we never see. You know, the birds love hiding in all of this understory, all of these trees here, and we hardly ever get to see them. They hide really well, but we can hear them, and so we know they're here by their songs and their calls. So we'll leave this, and we'll check it tomorrow and listen. So I went out and I collected the recordings, which are on a memory card, and I loaded them into my computer and listened. And I'm going to play that recording for you now. So this was the dusk chorus right around sunset. And there are a lot of different animals who showed up for this recording. So we'll listen to it without any explanation. And then I'm going to explain what I'm hearing, and then we'll listen to it again to see if you can hear those things and to see if you hear anything else that I missed. So let's listen to this recording. It's a little over a minute long. So just, if you have some earbuds or headphones that you can use to listen to it, you might hear some things a little bit better. But you can also just listen over your computer speakers if that's all you have. So let's listen to this. Okay, so let me tell you what I'm hearing. First, I'm hearing an ovenbird, which sounds like this. Then I'm hearing a veery, which is a kind of thrush and sounds like this. I'm hearing a ruffed grouse who is drumming on a hollow log and is a little hard to hear, but sounds like this. I'm hearing a woodcock, who's a very interesting little bird who we only hear in the spring, and he sounds like this. I'm hearing spring peepers, even though it's June now and they're not going to be singing much longer. I am hearing them here. They sound like this. And I'm hearing tree frogs who just started singing in the last week, and they'll keep singing on through July. And they sound like this. And you may hear other things, so let's listen to it again and see if you can hear each of those things that I'm hearing. But also, is there anything else that you're hearing that I missed? So thank you for joining me on this journey into our local soundscape. I hope you enjoyed it. And now you get to go outside into your yard and listen to what's there. Listen for what birds you can hear. Listen to the wind. Listen to anything that's going on outside. And this is something you can do for your whole life. The sounds change throughout the year. There's always something interesting going on. And wherever you are, you can listen to the sounds that the animals are making, the sound that the wind is making, and get to know the place where you live through all the sounds that the earth makes every day.